Welcome back to Brick Panther, everyone. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day so far today. Today is actually a pretty hot one outside, which is probably why I'm making this video, because I can't really go out and do anywhere. So I figured for today, let's do something that I've been really debating if I should do and finally decided to do. And that is a studio tour. So join me, if you will, on this epic tour. For a moment here, I want you guys to picture yourselves like you are a first-person POV, like you're in some sort of, what you're seeing is your perspective. So we're going to pretend for that just a moment here, for this entire tour. So we're going to look through each of these shelves. We're not going to spend too much time on them, but just kind of general overflow. So we got a whole bunch of Minecraft sets, and you'll probably, as you see in the previous videos, it used to be all Minecraft. Well, I changed things up a little bit, and you guys are about to see what the changes are. But even like I built some of my childhood sets back. So we got some more Ninjago, we got some City, and we got some Legends of Chima. That's basically all I have. There's still a lot of negative space, but I'm planning to build more sets. That's where the negative space will eventually be filled. Right here, not really much, just extra storage where some of my City sets used to be that were in storage there. We got a built Obi-Wan Kenobi figure by my television setup, because this is also kind of a multi-purpose room. And then we jump over here, because that's the hallway into more of the studio, which I'll get into a little bit later. We've got Lego storage, where these will also be built sets. So like this is the vintage section. Then we got, yeah, that's my Stranger Things. This is Marvel, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this is the Marvel bin. This is Monster Fighters, and you can see there's even a built Monster Fighter set in here. It's just small, not worth having on display. I want to make space for some of the bigger sets. We got the Simpsons right here. Did I call what was in this one? No, I did not. This is the Ninjago bin. So that's where some of the sets are there. And then behind here, this is the big change. A lot of my Minecraft sets have migrated over to here for a Minecraft world. So we got a whole lot of sets. And I'll just kind of do a little flyover. If there's a specific part you guys want to see, let me know, because I could do a full dedicated tour of Minecraft world. Make it its own video. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. But yeah, we'll just do a general flyover for now. I feel like, you know, this is a good world, especially since with the space I have to work with, this is quite small. And then behind here, more sets on display. We got some Minecraft Nether at the end, and some random hodgepodge. We got a promotional set, Monster Fighter, Cars 2, Lego Movie, some Marvel, Nexo Knights creator, and even the custom Mandalorian and one Starfighter with this section of, this is actually custom where I made him flying away from the ship, which I thought was pretty cool. And that brings us full circle out of this room. We're going to go into the second room, which I alluded to a little earlier. And we're gonna start over here and kind of make our way around. So this is more set storage, but specifically small sets. So this is kind of stuff that's so small, it's not even super worth. So we got like, we have a classic set. We've got a small Monster Fighters. We've got a Chima Speedor set. A Power Miner set. And this one is just some extra parts for another built set that I have. I'll show that off. And then, of course, we got more. Then we're starting to get into some colors. So we got white on the bottom, brown, reddish brown. There, we got light tan. We got train tracks, and eventually the Lego City. Probably we'll have a separate bin eventually for just trains. In here We've got Lego City vehicles. So these are also just small sets that I could just kind of pull together, make their own bin. We have small airship starships. This is kind of more the sci-fi Marvel, Star Wars small ships. And then we have some base plates up here with a airplane and a plastic container of parts. Over here, this is kind of my workspace where I look at digital instructions, do editing of my Lego videos, and even this is my next Lego video, because this is a set that I'm currently finding parts for. I almost got all the colors, just have one more color to go. So that'll be its own video. Over here, we've got shelves. So we have the Indiana Jones set, we got the plants, my Ninjago Season 2 shelf, and then some of Ninjago Season 1. Over here, more set storage plus Star Wars minifigs. So we got the city space. We got some parts that I found that just kind of need some sorting a little bit. We got a vintage Pirates, Arkham Asylum, a Lamborghini, and then these are different themes. Like this is kind of my random hodgepodge bin. This was Cars, so like Speed Champions, Technic Cars. This was the Nexo Knights bin, sets are extra parts. We got Dino. This is the Lego Club magazine stuff. We got Lord of the Rings, Hobbit, Chima, Harry Potter, Lego Movie, and now we get into the actual colors. So we have dark tan, we got blue, greens, yellows, and reds. I have more colors in the closet, but we're not going there because I don't have a light. Here is the set that I mentioned. We got one substitution, so I'm keeping a lookout for that part of my collection still. But that was that one drawer with the candles in it, so that was some of the extra parts for there. Right here, nothing super special. It's just what I'm just gonna call my small Lord of the Rings diorama with the books in the background, the Council Elrond set. And over here, got another set that I've been working on, and then the Monster Fighter Castle set. And then of course we got some Lego storage underneath my bed, because this is also where I just hang out, chill and relax, sleep, of course. But this is basically my entire studio. I don't count the closet because that's just always a disaster in there. But yeah, that is the finished and full tour of my Lego studio. I spent a lot of time working on this for many years. I mean, these shelves were placed earlier this year. I did some reorganization to help with displaying or finding homes for more sets, so Minecraft worked out pretty well. And, you know, I've been having a lot of fun in the process, even just like rebuilding one of my old sets up again. So I'm gonna start, you know, like every time I get into sets where I'll try to make a video on it and document the process. But, you know, I feel pretty happy with where the studio is. I might make this a yearly thing where I will make more studio tours like every year, kind of like a yearly tradition of Brick Panther. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy coming along with me for the studio tour. Let me know if you guys want to see more in-depth tour of Minecraft World, and I will see you guys in the next Lego video.